Hello and welcome again. We're now going to have a look at some open formations, and we're going to now analyze whether they are alive or dead. For example, these three stones over here, they have a liberty each, so there are three liberties here. The question is are these black stones alive or dead? They are dead because it is not possible for black to make two eyes. I will show you how this how can this be the case. Basically, black would have to play over here. Black would have to play over here. There's only one eye left. White could play on the outside here, then fill this last liberty, and the stones are all dead. So there is no possibility for black to make two eyes here. And now you might say, well, what about the following situation, playing over here and over here? Well, this, and then later on, maybe over here, these are not two eyes, okay? Because these stones are not connected. So this means that it is possible to capture these outside stones here. For example, if the situation were like this, then this stone would be captured, okay? So these are not really real eyes over here. So black would have to play in here, but of course, this does not allow for the formation of two eyes. So yes, three liberties in a row are not enough for securing the survival of the stones. What about four liberties? 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, these stones are also dead. Okay, let's have a look. Black plays here. White could play somewhere in here, for example. Black plays here again. There's no possibility to make two eyes. Does not even matter whether white plays here or not. It's not possible to make two eyes for the same reason as before. These stones are all dead, and they have to be, will sooner or later die if they're not dead yet. So they will be removed from the board, because sooner or later white is going to enclose the whole formation over here. So 3 stones in a row, open, dead. 4 stones, the same thing. What about 5 stones? Now let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stones in a row. And the situation is the following, that over here, black would have to play. Then it is white's turn. White would play over here. And then it is black's turn again. Black plays over here. And as you can see, that essentially, because of this white stone over here, black is not able to form two eyes, and therefore also this formation is dead. Okay, because as black covers one side over here, white would immediately fill it in here to cover this one vital spot, which is necessary for making two eyes. Then black would play again, and yeah, you can see that 5 stones in a row in an open situation are also dead. We now have 6 liberties here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black stones in a row. Are these black stones alive or dead? I will show you that these stones are also dead. Okay, now let's have a look why this is the case. If it is black's turn to play, then black would play over here. And it is then white's turn to play. White would probably play in here. Black would then try to cover the other side over here. And now it is white's turn to play again. White would play here next to it, and you can see that there is no possibility anymore for black to make two eyes, because the two only spots are over here, and it does not matter where black plays, it is not possible to make two eyes. So 6 stones in a row are also dead. What about 7 stones in a row? Well, here we have the following situation, that 7 stones in a row in an open formation are unsettled. Okay, so this means it depends now who plays first. But let's try to step through the whole thing. Black, of course, would play over here because it wants to secure many liberties in a row. It is white's turn to play, and if white is to play in here, for example, then black would obviously play over here. Then it is again white's turn to play. If white were to play over here, then it is black's turn to play, and now black has the possibility to make two eyes. Black would play over here, and then there are two eyes, and all of the stones over here are alive. If, for example, white were not to play over here, but let's say somewhere else, the situation would be the same thing, because black could play in here, and then there are still two eyes, and all of the black stones are alive. But this is only the case because black placed the first stone over here. Okay, the situation would be different if it would be white's turn to play, because in this case white would win and white would be able to capture all of those black stones. I'll show you why this is the case now. So white would play over here on the side. Black would immediately respond by probably placing a stone in here, because it wants to prevent white from moving in and reducing the number of liberties. Then it is white's turn again to play. White would probably play over here on the side. It would not play in here because otherwise it would be immediately captured, so it would play over here on the side. And then it is black's turn to play. Black would play over here. It is white again, and you can now see that the whole numbers of liberties was reduced to 3 of them. And this is the situation that we've already seen before. In the case of a closed formation with 3 liberties, this is the vital spot here. And because it is white's turn to play, white would place over here, killing all of the black stones. It is not possible anymore for black to make 2 eyes. So essentially, this was 7 stones in a row is an unsettled situation. And if white places the first stone, white would win. If black places the first stone, then black would win and would make sure that all of the black stones are alive. Now, what about 8 stones in a row? Let's have a look. 8 stones in a row are unconditionally alive. Let's have a look. It does not matter who plays first. I mean, I think I do not have to repeat this anymore with black playing first, because we've already seen with 7 stones in a row that black would win when black plays first. But now let's try it with white, okay? So if, for example, white were to place a stone, and let's say that white plays over here, black would respond over here, white goes here, black would respond over here. It is white's turn to play. It does not matter where white plays. Black is able to make 2 eyes. Okay, even if white has the advantage of the first move. Okay, but let's try it a little bit differently. Let's say white plays not on the side here, but somewhere in here. Then it is black's turn. Then it is again white's turn. It's black's turn. It is white's turn. It does not matter where white plays right now. Here, here, or here. It does not matter at all, because by black is always able to place a stone and is able to make 2 eyes. Okay, so you see, even if white were to play further towards the middle inside, it does not make a difference, because there's still too many liberties for black to place a stone, and therefore 8 stones in a row, even in an open condition, are unconditionally alive. Okay, so these were some of the formations that I wanted to show you, and because these are very basic formations, it's always a good idea to maybe to remember them or to memorize them, because they reappear over and over again. Sometimes it's not so easily visible that they're in a row. Sometimes they go around the corner a little bit, but these are the different situations, and I dedicate a different video to that. So yes, I wish you, in any case, I wish you a nice day and all the best.